This movie starts in a dark future where justice has become cruel. Prisoners face an impossible choice: immediate death or years of isolation in a tiny box. This is the story of one woman's fight to survive. After a devastating war in 2053, crime rates skyrocketed by over 800%. The prison system couldn't handle the overflow, so the government created the box program, a punishment that would have been called torture in earlier times. Prisoners must choose: die immediately or serve their entire sentence locked inside a small box. Citizens decide whether to feed them or let them starve. Anyone who tries to escape is killed instantly. Inside one box, a French woman covered in wounds is barely surviving. She has 4 years behind her and 2 more to go. Her water container is empty. When she checks the food slot, she finds only a razor blade. After hesitating, she gives up hope and uses it to end her life. On a rocky island off the coast of Australia, dozens of boxes line the shore. One day, 2 children playing nearby throw a rubber ball at one of them, waking the woman inside. The prisoner, known only as number 13, realizes her hands and feet are tied. She uses her teeth to pull at the ropes until she breaks free. She's been sentenced to 7 years, and this is day 1. A light on the wall blinks and a small window opens. Number 13 looks out and sees the children walking away. A second later, the light blinks again and the window slams shut. As she begs to be released, a screen lights up and plays a video explaining the rules. It ends with a chilling message: "You are where you choose to be." Number 13 breaks down. She pounds on the walls, screaming that she's innocent. She cries until she's exhausted and finally falls asleep. Later, when the window opens again, she holds out her container hoping for food. Nothing comes. She begins searching every inch of the box, looking for an escape route. When she touches one spot too long, she gets a small electric shock. But she doesn't stop searching until she's examined everything. As hours turn into days, number 13 struggles with the loneliness. She scratches at the walls just to have something to do. In another box elsewhere, a different prisoner wakes up. She has 2 years to serve and over 500 days remaining. Occasionally, she hears a voice asking if she's still alive. One night, she tries tampering with the light panel. The camera catches her immediately. An alarm sounds and a voice announces she will be killed. Metal bars on the ceiling start lowering. She screams for help through the open window, but no one responds. She lies flat on the floor, watching in terror as the bars come closer and closer, stopping just above her face. The screen and voice start glitching, and she smiles, thinking the system has malfunctioned. Sadly, the glitch fixes itself, and the bars continue down, crushing her to death. The next morning, number 13 keeps searching her box, but finds nothing useful. When it rains, she places her container near the window to collect water. Finally, she can drink. Later, she wakes from a nap to the sound of a voice. A young girl stands at the window asking about her sentence. When she hears it's 7 years, she figures number 13 must be a political prisoner. The girl fills the container with fresh water and hands over a small bag of food pellets, which number 13 devours. The girl reminds her that citizens will decide every prisoner's fate. She ignores number 13's claims of innocence. As time passes, number 13 feels her sanity slipping away. She can't handle the isolation anymore. She grabs the rope and tries to hang herself. For several seconds, she can't breathe. But just as she's about to die, her hands drop the rope against her will. She breaks down, realizing she can't even control her own death. Months later, number 13 is still alive. Someone gives her seeds wrapped in newspaper. She plants them in her bowl and holds the paper near the window to read by the light. Unfortunately, the articles are in a language she doesn't understand. She cries, feeling tortured. One day, she reaches her arm through the window and searches around until she finds the rubber ball the children had thrown. Now she has something to pass the time. Days blend together with the same routine: sleeping, playing with the ball, and looking at the landscape through the window when it opens. Soon, sores appear on her body and grow worse each day. In another box, A man is serving a 5-year sentence. He's been locked up for 1,000 days and has become an empty shell, constantly repeating, "I am where I choose to be." One afternoon, a drone picks up number 13's box and drops it in a forest filled with other prisoners. The girl visits again and asks what she's doing. Number 13 answers, "Rehabilitation." The girl shares that she's been reading Shakespeare, who's been banned. Number 13 doesn't recognize the name but says she can read. She's just not allowed to have books in the box. She points out that there can't be real rehabilitation without books. The girl holds number 13's hand and quotes a line from Romeo and Juliet. Number 13 finds it beautiful and hopes to read it someday. The girl tries to lend her the book, but number 13 refuses, not wanting to break the rules. The girl gives her some food and promises to return to read to her. After the girl leaves, number 13 can't stop thinking about her touch and her voice. She pleasures herself while the camera records everything. A year into her imprisonment, number 13 is eating seeds when she finds a tiny book hidden among them. She lies down, facing away from the camera, and opens it. It's Romeo and Juliet. Reading the beautiful words gives her hope. Next time she gets fresh water, she washes her body and cleans her wounds to prevent infection. Touching them is painful, but she pushes through. Then she throws the dirty water outside. The camera sees this and marks it as wasting water. So her box is moved back to the coast. The girl visits again and asks what number 13 did to get moved. Instead of answering, number 13 asks how she decides who to feed. The girl explains she just walks around talking to as many prisoners as she can. A storm is coming, so she has to leave soon. Number 13 asks her age and learns she's 16, which makes her think of her dead sister. Weeks pass, and number 13 survives thanks to the little book. She hides it in a crack in the wall and carefully reads it whenever she can, always facing away from the camera. Sometimes she's so desperate to read that she uses moonlight, even though it's much weaker than sunlight. One day, a drone moves her box again and she watches it fly over the ocean. After it lands, a person appears at the window eating an apple, taunting her. Number 13 cries and begs for just one bite. The man says he won't show mercy to any of the animals in the boxes. If he had his way, every prisoner would be executed without a chance at rehabilitation. After arguing, the man says he'll make a trade. She gets an apple if she lets him sexually abuse her. Number 13 is so desperate for food that she agrees and positions herself at the window. As the man assaults her, a patrol drone catches them and opens fire. The man is killed instantly and a bullet hits number 13's leg. Despite the terrible pain, she reaches outside and grabs the apple, eating it quickly. But she discovers it's full of worms and throws up. That night, an alarm wakes her. A voice explains that trading for food is against the rules and she must be punished. For the next 7 days, she won't be allowed to sleep. This is her only warning. If she breaks the rules again, she'll be killed. A bright light turns on and the alarm never stops. For 7 days straight, number 13 can't sleep. She tries covering her eyes and ears with her shirt, but it doesn't help. She screams in frustration as she feels herself going insane. Sometimes the alarm stops and she tries to sleep, but the moment she closes her eyes, it starts again. During this week, number 13 reaches 2 years in the box. Later, she notices people living happily outside. The voice suddenly announces she's been wrongfully convicted and the citizens have agreed to release her. A beautiful woman's face appears at the window and somehow enters the box. Number 13 thinks she looks familiar but can't place her. The woman sits on a couch playing with a teacup, explaining it's all a hallucination. Number 13 isn't being released. In fact, this beautiful woman is what number 13 looked like before being captured. The woman talks about how the human brain can play tricks on itself, then laughs while number 13 cries in pain. When the punishment finally ends, number 13 can sleep again and the hallucination disappears, but she's deeply traumatized. A few nights later, she sees fireworks in the sky. The voice explains it's New Year's, and the citizens have granted amnesty to all prisoners except political ones. This means number 13 must stay. That night, she discovers her teeth are starting to fall out. One morning, an elderly woman appears outside the box. She taps the wall with a rusty razor and speaks. She explains she spent 15 years in a box and the experience shaped who she is today. She gives number 13 the razor, saying she hates the person she's become. Number 13 holds the razor against her skin, but can't bring herself to use it. Eventually, the Shakespeare-loving girl visits again. It takes number 13 a moment to realize she's real. After filling the container with water, the girl touches her hand and quotes the book. This time, number 13 can finish the sentence. A few months later, number 13's belly has grown large. She's pregnant from the encounter with the man and the apple. When the girl visits next, she says her people want to rescue number 13 and let her serve the rest of her sentence in their care. Her words trigger the alarm, and the window slams shut as the girl runs away. Number 13 screams, having lost her only chance at escape. Weeks later, a new man appears at the window. He notices she's pregnant with 4 years left to serve. He points at a box on fire and suggests a quick death is the best mercy she can hope for. She refuses. Later, number 13 notices water dripping through the ceiling. She removes a loose screw and uses it to file her nails before dropping it. Then she scratches at the hole, trying to make it bigger. Months later, she goes into labor. She gets on her knees and pushes through the pain until the baby is born. She holds the child close and bites through the umbilical cord. At that moment, the alarm sounds. The voice announces she's broken another rule by bringing a second person into the box. Gas fills the space and she falls unconscious. When she wakes up, her baby is gone. She screams and breaks down, begging to have her child back. After 4 years locked up, a heavy storm hits. Strong waves crash against the box. Because of the holes number 13 made, water pours in and damages the light panel. When she reaches through the window to search for anything useful, the system glitches and the window closes on her arm. Screaming in pain, she pulls desperately but only hurts herself more. The system glitches again and the window opens, releasing her with a broken arm. Later, she sees a bug and stomps on it with her bare foot. She picks it up and eats it, almost vomiting. Water keeps flooding in, so she collects some in her container. Even with water all around her, she tries to read her book. Eventually, the water level is so high she can barely keep her head above it. The system detects tampering and announces she will be killed. As number 13 struggles to stay afloat, a drone arrives to pick up the box. But as it flies away, lightning strikes the drone and it crashes to the ground. The box falls too and the waves carry it out to sea. In the morning, 3 young people are playing by the coast. They notice the box washing ashore, followed by number 13 herself. They look at her, then simply ignore her and go home. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an upload.